Welcome back to Tell by Belle. I'm your host, Bella Wee. In Season 2, I'm eager to share some of the most intriguing stories we can uncover through poetry. That's right, this season, I'll be reciting and unraveling the deeper meanings behind these poetic gems. So I hope you're ready to listen with full attention, because attention reaps retention. This series of poetry readings is dedicated to all Year 5 pupils of local schools in Malaysia who own the book Anthology of Poems. Altogether, there are 8 poems spanning 4 episodes. The 5th poem of our series is a playful yet touching exploration of an unusual friendship. Let's take a look at Miss Antrobus by Richard Edwards. Miss Antrobus by Richard Edwards. Why do you love your octopus, Miss Antrobus? Miss Antrobus, why do you love your octopus, Miss Antrobus, my dear? I love my octopus because it hugs me and it wriggles. I love my octopus because its wriggles give me giggles. I love my octopus because it juggles jars of pickles. I love my octopus because it tickles. Oh, it tickles. What a delightful and imaginative poem. Richard Edwards introduces us to Miss Antrobus and her beloved octopus, capturing the whimsical nature of their bond. Let's delve into the heart of this poem. At first glance, this might seem like a simple tale about a woman and her unusual pet. However, it can also be viewed as a metaphor for someone like, who knows, a teacher perhaps, cherishes a child who stands out for their uniqueness. The octopus, with its many arms and playful antics, could symbolize a child who doesn't quite fit into the usual categories, but has special traits that are deeply valued by someone who truly understands them. Miss Antrobus's affection for the octopus, highlighted by its hugs, wriggles, and even its ability to juggle, suggests that she finds joy in the creature's individuality. This could reflect how a compassionate teacher might embrace the quirks and talents of a child that others might overlook. While the octopus's actions might seem strange to some, to Miss Antrobus, they are delightful and bring her genuine happiness. The poem's repetitive questioning in the beginning emphasizes Miss Antrobus's steadfast love. No matter how unconventional the octopus or metaphorically the child may be, she adores it for exactly who it is. This message of unconditional love and acceptance is powerful, especially when considering how we treat those who might not fit the norm. Finally, the playful tone of the poem reminds us that celebrating uniqueness can bring laughter and joy. The octopus may not be like other pets, but it brings Miss Antrobus giggles and fun, just as a unique child can bring unexpected joy into someone's life. So the next time you encounter someone who seems a little different, think of Miss Antrobus and her octopus. It's a gentle reminder to look beyond appearances and appreciate the special qualities that make each individual unique. Next, let's change the channel to a quirky culinary adventure that's sure to tickle your taste buds. The Meal by Carla Cuskin. The Meal by Carla Cuskin. Timothy Tompkins had turnips and tea. The turnips were tiny. He ate at least 3. And then for dessert, he had onions and ice. He liked them so much that he ordered it twice. He had 2 cups of ketchup, a prune, and a pickle. "Delicious," said Timothy. "Well worth a nickel," and hastened to add, "It's one of the loveliest breakfasts I've had." What a wonderfully funny menu. Carly Cuskin presents us with Timothy Tompkins, a character with quite the peculiar palate. Let's take a moment to chew on the meaning behind this playful poem. At first, Timothy's meal might sound bizarre. I mean, tiny turnips, onions, and ice for dessert? And ketchup by the cupful? But there's something charming, isn't it, about how much he enjoys his unusual breakfast. This poem could be seen as a celebration of individuality, especially when it comes to personal taste and preferences. Timothy's delight in his meal, despite its odd combination, reminds us that joy can be found in the most unexpected places. His contentment with what he enjoys, regardless of how unconventional it may seem to others, suggests a confidence in being true to oneself. There's something refreshing about the way he unapologetically embraces his unique tastes. The poem also plays with the idea of value. Timothy finds his meal well worth a nickel, even though it's made up of ingredients that most people might find unappealing. This line subtly hints at the idea that value is subjective. What one person cherishes might not be understood or appreciated by another, but that doesn't make it any less valuable. Finally, the light-hearted tone of the poem reminds us not to take things too seriously. Timothy's unusual breakfast is a reminder to embrace the quirky, the unexpected, and to find joy in the little things, even if they seem strange to others. So next time you find yourself enjoying something a little out of the ordinary, think of Timothy Tompkins and his turnips and tea. It's a reminder that there's beauty in the unusual, and that being true to your taste, no matter how quirky, can bring great satisfaction. Thank you all for joining me today to celebrate what makes each of us delightfully different by exploring these two special poems. I hope they remind you to savor the uniqueness in all of us and embrace the beauty of individuality. Until next time, until bye-bye.